What does Hank Sr. teach me about Porsche cars? I don't know. I guess it's just important. History is important. Maybe that's what it is, you know? Everybody in the country music business, everyone knows Hank's the greatest. Hank was the best there ever was. And, you know, anybody in the car business knows Porsche's the best there ever was.
That's the line right there.
My Porsche journey started when I was little. My dad owned JP Werks. I always knew what Porsches were. I mean, even from a little kid, I could see, you know, going down the road, hey, that's a Boxster, you know, that's a Boxster S or a 911 or a 944. I grew up going to the shop with him. Loved to hang out and collect stuff on the ground, bottle caps and nuts and bolts and stuff. And by the time I was, you know, a teenager, I started working there part-time every day after high school and really got comfortable working on 944s. I liked learning all that from my dad about, you know, how to get the tension exactly right, you know, all the little oil leaks to fix while you're in there. I'd go up in the office and ask him for help and how to do this and how to do that. You could say my dad was a Porsche genius. You know, he thought it was the coolest car. And at the time he had a 62 Vet, which in hindsight is pretty cool, you know. So he traded his Vet for a 914. And that was where he, you know, first got bitten by Porsche. My dad was definitely a purist when it comes to Porsche, and I think a lot of that comes from the factory training. You know, the Germans are so rigid and strict about how things should be done. You know, this huge set of workshop manuals I have here, you know, they're extremely detailed. They want things done a certain way, and that's the way he was trained. And if you've done any modifications on your own car, you realize that you may not have thought out these modifications as well as Porsche thought out, you know, the stock configuration. So I think that's why he was a purist, and he kind of passed that down to me, you know, by explaining that how, you know, keep it stock, keep it simple. You know, you're not smarter than Porsche. So I got that from an early age, and then I've kind of developed, you know, my own appreciation for stock in another sense. And that has to do with originality. And it's cliche, but it's so true. You know, things are only original once. If we see, you know, anything original, you know, it should be preserved versus, you know, the shotgun approach of, well, it's 50 years old, let's just replace it all. You know, so I would say that's a big difference. This is definitely JP Werks. Yeah, I mean, it is my dad's shop. It's definitely a continuation of what he started in 1986. And, you know, although it's in a different location and a different journey running the place, but I have this drive and this desire, you know, this strong passion to, you know, to preserve history and to continue what my dad started. Where I look to the future is to continue preserving originality and to seek out, you know, these special cars where people really appreciate that. People love their Porsches. They really do. And I think they're looking for somebody that's, you know, not only capable of doing the job, but has the appreciation and can make the connection, you know, similar to what they have with their car.